Good evening. Or I guess, good afternoon. This is Killer Kitchen. Now by now, everybody's heard about Charlie Kirk. Everybody heard about Hulk Hogan. Everybody has heard about Ozzy Osbourne. This episode is dedicated to Ozzy Osbourne. It's also in memory of Hulkamania and Hulk Hogan. And Bobby the Brain, you never could kill Hulkamania. And to the person and people responsible for Charlie Kirk, let me just put it this way. Death is death, but death does not silence. And tonight, so everybody knows, I've got a lot to say, and I've been waiting a long fucking time to say it. Ozzy Osbourne said it better than anybody else. I'm just a rock and roll rebel, and I'll do as I please. This is Black Sabbath, and you're watching Killer Kitchen on Channel 66. Stick around. Oh, and to the little bitch who wants to run his mouth, yeah, I'm drunk right now. I was drunk that night. I'll be drunk again. And you know why I drink? Because little bitches like you got a fucking big fucking bitch mouth, and I don't give a fuck. So you can suck my fucking nuts. Cafe Noir was recorded in front of a live studio audience.
The next course will be served in a moment.
The following program contains graphic language which may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Come closer, please. I've something to tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, how do you do? This is Black Sabbath. You are about to see three tales of terror and the supernatural. I do hope you haven't come alone. As you will see from one of our tales, vampires, verdilacs, abound everywhere. Is that one sitting behind you now? You can't be too careful, you know. They look perfectly normal, and indeed they are. Except they only drink the blood of those whom they love the best. Ah. There I go talking shop again. Let's get on with our first tale.
Tales of horror that will give you the creeps.
This is going to be extremely painful, Mr. Verrill.
The most fun you'll ever have being scared. Creep Show. Rated R.
Now playing at a theater near you.
It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Sponsored by McDonald's. People are taking better care of themselves and their money. That's why they're spending more time at McDonald's today.
Let Stephen King give you the creeps with 5 tales of terror.
Who's out there?
Got problems tonight. I'm gonna get you.
Get ready for Creep Show, Sunday, February 23rd at 8 p.m. on TNT.
So Mario Bava brings us 3 tales of terror. The first tale is actually called One Drop of Water. Incidentally, depending on where you lived in the globe in 1963, you would have gotten one of 3 movies. They were all the same tales, all by Mario Bava. Here's the thing. In America, it opened with One Drop of Water, went to the telephone, and then ended with a vampire. In Italy, it opened with the telephone, went to the vampire, and ended with One Drop of Water. And incidentally, just one drop of water should serve as a warning to everybody out there who's stealing, taking advantage, manipulating those around them, because really all you are is just a drop of water in the tank. And eventually that one drop of water does get flushed. Now, we are going to take 2 cups of blueberry cereal. And here's what we're going to do with these. You want a little crunch stuff. You don't want to... See, now we got the blender, but the blender, that is for our frosting. That's where you want the powder. This, you just want to crunch it. Crunch it, the way I just did my back. Till you got something like this. In fact, we're going to crunch it up just a little bit more. Tonight, I had considered making a full-on blueberry cake. Skipping out on the normal ingredients and using this as our base. Truth be told, after Charlie Kirk's murder, everything else going on, and by the time you guys see this, we'll be 2 weeks into October, so God knows what's going to happen between now and then. Fuck. You know what? I just decided to take it easy tonight. So we're going to make a blueberry cake. We've got a white cake mix. We've got cereal. And hopefully we can just kind of chill and have a good time. I chose Black Sabbath tonight because honestly that's where Black Sabbath got their name from. See, okay, check this out. Take a break on this. Check this out. 1963, the movie hits theaters. It's running around, it's airing at local theaters throughout Birmingham, Berlin, London, and throughout Europe. And at the time, it's playing at a theater across the street from the studio where Earth is about to go in and record. Now, those of you who know Black Sabbath know the original name of the band was Earth. Not confused with Rare Earth. Rare Earth, let's be honest, their music sucked and there's a reason you don't hear about them anymore. They had 1 or 2 decent songs, I guess, but you had to be on a lot of acid like I was in order to enjoy it. Earth, however, was sort of a folk rock group. kind of based more along the lines of like Bob Dylan, the Beatles, Janis Joplin. You know, that way the feminists don't fucking accuse me of being a fucking pervert or a gross guy because I left out Janis. Joan Baez there. Now I mentioned 2 women and 2 guys. Fuck you. But, you know, originally Black Sabbath started out as a folk rock group. In fact, if you look on YouTube, you can find some old recordings, and if you look hard enough, you may be able to find an old Earth record. Not too bad, actually. I think you guys would be pleasantly surprised. It sounded really good. Well, here's what happened. They're sitting outside the studio one day, cheaping on a cigarette, and everybody's kind of passing it. And Geezer Butler looks over at Tony Iommi and says, "Ain't it weird, man, how, you know, people pay money to have the shit scared out of them?" And Ozzy's kind of like laughing about it, and Bill Ward's sitting here and he's nodding along, and Tony Iommi, of course. And so then they start laughing and joking about it. Ozzy pops up and says, "Well, maybe we should just call the band Black Sabbath." They go into the studio, they record. As they're in the studio recording, that was the very beginning of the very first Black Sabbath record ever recorded. And so I chose this movie because not only is it a great film on its own, but knowing that it gave Black Sabbath their name and even helped them define their sound. You see, that's the other thing too, is after Tony Iommi lost the tip of his pinky, that developed Black Sabbath's sound, right? And so as he's playing, they got this deeper, darker tone because of that injury. See, Tony Iommi, that to me, that is someone to look up to, like a hero. Here's a man, he was playing guitar, he was a fucking beautiful guitar player. The man could play fucking excellent. He gets hurt at work. And what could have cost him the thing he loved most, he found a way to create something brand new and give it to the world. Now, that being said, this is the same band that fired Ozzy Osbourne in 1979. And, you know, "Oh, you're a drug addict, you're fucking too party hard." But yet, these guys are all fucking drug addicts. They're all fucking, they were a bunch of hypocrites. And if you want me to say it, I'm going to say it. I respect them as musicians, but you want the facts? The facts, Black Sabbath, the band, they couldn't make it with Ronnie James Dio. They couldn't make it with fucking anybody else they hired. And they piggybacked off of Ozzy Osbourne's solo career throughout the 80s, 90s, and all the way up until the day he died. And somebody needs to say it. Yeah, they're great musicians, but they're terrible people. And you know what? The only one that had Ozzy's back in that really didn't want to fire Ozzy was Bill Ward. He was the only one that was like, but what could he do? You know, you got 4 members in the band. Fucking 2 against 1. And then what the band did was piggyback off of Ozzy Osbourne's fucking name throughout 1981 when he released Blizzard of Oz, all the way until this year when he passed away. And how much you want to bet they're going to fucking be mad now because they can't keep making bank off of Ozzy's name. You know what? I don't hate them though. Business is business. Isn't that what they say? Business is business. So, business is business. We got our cereal. We got a bowl. We're gonna dump our dry cereal into here. We're gonna take our dry mix. We're gonna open this bitch. We're gonna whisk it. Dude, you guys know how to make a cake. I ain't gonna sit here and walk you through the box. But what I will do is sit down and introduce one drop of water. A word of warning to all you liberals with sticky fingers.
Do you believe in ghosts? You don't? Well, now, you must admit that there are things that frighten us. You can't deny that there are signs from the dead. In this tale by Chekhov, The Drop of Water, we prove that a ghost doesn't have to be seen to be believed.
Hello? 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 Hello, yes, good evening. You mean go there right away? But I can't, it's late. But wouldn't tomorrow morning do just as well, very early, let's say? Calm down. Calm yourself. Yes, yes. But I still don't think it's necessary. Yes, very well. Well, yes, yes, I'll come. But please, please, for heaven's sakes, give me time to get there. What a fool.
Who is it?
It's me. Open the door.
Oh, miss, what a long time it took you to come here.
But I thought it was fast. I got here as fast as I could.
I had to call in someone professional like you, nurse. Believe me, I tried to manage it. I simply couldn't do it. Only you can help me. You're used to it.
Yes, fine idea you had. Shh. With this awful storm and everything. Well, take me to her.
I just have to warn you first. You must not touch any of my mistress's things when you get in there. She told me there'd be a terrible curse on anyone who did, that they would die a horrible death. I believe her. She has such strange powers as a medium.
Well, aren't you at least going to come and help me?
No, I'm sorry, miss. You'll have to do it by yourself. It's too much for me. Poor Madame Zena. I haven't touched her. She's just as the doctor left her.
So I see. Have you at least prepared the dress that she's to wear?
Oh, yes, indeed. I've just finished ironing it. Come. Poor Madame. She died all alone. Not one friend was at her bedside. Oh my, this lamp. No friend, no loved one. No one at all.
Why not?
They're afraid, that's why. Afraid.
Afraid of what?
Oh, everybody says that spirits of the dead killed her. The ghosts.
Foolishness.
Oh, I wouldn't say so, Miss Dorrit. It's easy to talk. The way she died. Oh.
But it was a heart attack. I should know. I kept her going with camphor injections. Well, besides, the doctor said so, too.
I know, but that doesn't mean anything. The fact is she died during one of those spiritual seances. While she was in a trance, you understand? In a trance. Talking with the dead was a regular obsession with her. Poor thing. Every Friday, no matter what. Every Friday.
And with a heart as delicate as hers. Talking with the dead. What nonsense. Let's get started.
Give me a pair of stockings. Right away.
Are you going to stay here tonight?
Oh, certainly not. I'm going to leave with you.
But who's going to stay then?
Oh, you'll need shoes, too. It's no longer my concern who stays and who doesn't. I come back tomorrow morning when the undertakers have closed the coffin, and that's all I know.
Did you find them?
Not yet. I'm looking for the good shoes. Oh, they must be around here someplace. I found them at last, and they're nearly new.
Here, let me have them.
Goodness, what is it?
Nothing. Nothing. Let's go. We're finished.
Someone's come for a nutritious breakfast.
What? Hello, my name is Boo. Let me finish. Booberry. My ghostly good blueberry-flavored cereal, Booberry, is part of this complete breakfast.
Boo to you, Blueberry. Frankenberry's got strawberry-flavored marshmallows.
Count Chocula's got chocolate marshmallows.
But I've got blueberry-flavored marshmallows.
Frankenberry.
Count Chocula.
And Booberry.
Let Stephen King give you the creeps with 5 tales of terror.
Who's out there? Got problems tonight.
I'm gonna get you.
Get ready for Creep Show, Sunday, February 23rd at 8 p.m. on TNT.
You are cordially invited to an open house where horror is your host. Dial now, and the creatures of the night will guide you on a tour through dark corridors of terror and fright. Dial this number for shocking tales of fear and gruesome stories of blood and gore. Something terrible is waiting on the other end of the line. $2.50 per call. Children, get your parents' permission before you dial.
I don't know about you guys, but I think she had the right idea about that drink. Except, you know, I'll put it this way. I may dress the part, I may act the part, but I am a gentleman. And when I like to be a gentleman, I like to drink like a gentleman. Except, I never like to bother with a glass. And that's why I never share my whiskey. Even if I did, the whiskey kills the germs as soon as it touches. You know, speaking of germs, everybody's so worried about this COVID. Everybody's so worried about this and that. Everybody's so fucking upset, got their masks on. They're worried about this, they're worried about that. They locked down the fucking world. All because the Democrats in China. Anyway. Hey, that was pretty good. I think I'll have one more. Get a little beer for a chaser. Now, here's what we're going to do. This is what your cake batter should look like. Now, we're going to take and we are going to spray. Okay, fuck it. We're not going to spray it. We're going to take a rag and we're going to run some oil in here. Fuck it. Sorry, April. Just like that. Same thing on the other side. And actually, you know what? The oil, everybody likes cooking spray, and you know what? I'm the first one. Here it is. Hey, why not? Let's add a little on top. Make sure this bitch don't stick. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take here we go. Wait. I fucked it up. You see, we got the marshmallow and we got this ready to go. We're going to take the red marshmallows and we're going to dish them up. We're going to put them right onto the eyes. Now, when you're doing it, you want to look for the bigger marshmallows. Once, you look, here, let me show you something. And interesting fact about these marshmallows, most people don't know this, but marshmallows are really nothing more than what the freeze-dried ice cream is that the astronauts take into space. So, the very same marshmallows you're eating on Saturday morning watching the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or He-Man or Thundercats, you're actually getting the freeze-dried ice cream that the astronauts take into space. But if you look, see how like some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. You gotta be careful how you grab them. Now these are just about the right size. Right into the eye sockets, just like so. And don't worry, because the oil will hold it in place. You just got to be a little bit more careful when you actually put the cake in on top, so it doesn't shift. About like that. Don't worry, we're going to have to readjust that and put it in place. But, like I said, for the most part, it'll hold it in place. Mine shifted because I'm moving it around and trying to show you guys what I'm doing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the purple pieces, the bats, and I'm going to put the bats and line them right inside that jawline. Now, for those of you without patience, so basically anybody who's remotely close to my patience level, don't do this, because you'll just spend most of your time getting pissed off, yelling, and then you'll just be disappointed when it doesn't come out the way you think it's supposed to. Save yourself the hassle. Me, I'm going to be a bitch about it. Fuck it. I'm done being nice. I'm just going to fill up the mouth with the purple ones, fill around the eyes with the red ones, fill in the fucking nose with the fucking blue ones, throw the cake in there, and we're going to bake this bitch. Why are we going to bake the bitch? Well, because she's a bitch, and I live in Bakersfield, the only place in the world that you bake every fucking day of the year. Tell you what, though. Bakersfield, Oildale, this is, if you're going to move to California, this is the only place worth moving to. California's a shithole. It's a fucking rat nest. Bakersfield, in particular, Oildale, is probably the greatest place that I've ever had the privilege to visit. It's a great place. It really is. It's a place I'd like to call home. Alright, so this is going to take some time. I'm going to fill this in. While I fill this shit in, why don't you guys get back to the conclusion of One Drop of Water? You're watching The Killer Kitchen. I am your host, Vincent Victorian. And, well, how do I put this? I am not a clown here to amuse you. I am not here to brighten your joyless lives. I am here to cause pain. I'm here to rip the root out of the problem, send it into motion, and my friends, I'm here to take you on your own personal murder ride. You're watching Black Sabbath. I'm Vincent Victorian. We'll see you after this.
So when you heard the cry, you rushed upstairs and then you opened the door?
Yes, but I was not alone, sir. The neighbors were on the landing. We tried pushing the door, but it was locked on the inside. We finally managed to ram it open with our shoulders. She was already like that, so I made everybody leave. No one touched a thing here. I know what to do in such a case like this. I immediately called the police.
Evidently, she was about to go to bed.
This could have been from a ring being pulled from her finger. Must have been in a hurry. It's the only bruise on her. Strange case. No sign of violence, yet she looks completely contorted in fear. Almost as if she'd been frightened to death. As if she'd seen something too horrible to live through.
Quiet! I'm me, Fruit, with my fruit-flavored cereal, Fruit, part of your nutritious breakfast. Who are you? But delicious Fruit has fruit-flavored marshmallows for the howling good taste of fruit.
Count Chocula's got chocolate marshmallows. Frankenberry's got strawberry-flavored marshmallows.
Fruit, with the howling good taste of fruit.
Once again, foolish friends, Freddy Krueger is on your phone. Dial this number now. I've got some tales to tell. Freddy's favorite bedtime stories. Dead-time stories. All brand new, straight from my boiler room to your home. It's Freddy Krueger on your phone. So dial this number now if you dare. Tell him Freddy sent you.
$2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Children, get your parents' permission before you dial.
Jason is back. 3 times before.
Sorry to change your mind?
You have felt the terror, known the madness, lived the horror. But this is the one you've been screaming for. Because Friday, April 13th, will be Jason's unlucky day. Friday the 13th, the final chapter, rated R.
Now showing at a theater near you.
It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, sponsored by McDonald's. People are taking better care of themselves and their money. That's why they're spending more time at McDonald's today.
You're watching Killer Kitchen. Boris Karloff. Most of you know him as the original Frankenstein. Hosted 99% of What's in Between. Well, not even 99. He hosted 100%. What's in between our stories. Now, our next story. Mario, the Bava. Shit, I'm still having a hard time pronouncing it right. Mario Bava. This next scene would go on to live in infamy and be used hundreds of times. And many of you younger viewers may remember Scream, 1996, completely took its entire storyline from our next story. Mario Bava decided that he wanted to stray more away from the gothic horror, the monsters, the movies that were popular of the time, and do more underground mainstream. This was his attempt at a slasher. It's called The Telephone. What's interesting about this film is if you go to 1979, you will find a lot of remnants of this throughout When a Stranger Calls. The main character, Ghostface, or should I say characters, always a phone as the main tool, the main rise. You see, Wes Craven, the writer, director, and creator of such hits as The Hills Have Eyes, A Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm reluctant to say it, but a lot of you enjoy it for your own reasons. Last House on the Left. Wes Craven borrowed this exact same frame-up when putting out Scream in 1996. And you know, speaking of 1996, did it ever occur to anybody that 1996 was nothing but a bunch of fucking pussies and chickens? And I can tell you why I could say that. You know, I got more pussy in 1996 than I've gotten since. And I've seen more chicken shit fucking pussies since 1996. You know, in 1996, we still had hair on our nuts. We still tried. We did it. We lived. All of a sudden, everybody fucking cut their nuts off and grew a fucking pussy. Oh shit. I just broke that egg. Well, shit. Anyway, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut this chicken open. Alright, let's just... You kid. Yeah, come here. Come here. Come here. You motherfucker. God damn it. I'm gonna get this bitch. We got a chicken.
Step into the shadows, where every story is served with a side of nostalgia and a pinch of the macabre. In Café Noir, we brew more than just terror. Picture this, eerie tales that chill your spine, interrupted by vintage commercials that transport you back in time. And just when you think you can catch your breath, we dive into the kitchen for recipes that are to die for. Our host? He's what happened next, guiding you through a world where every story leaves a taste, every commercial a memory, and every dish, well, let's just say it's unforgettable. So why not pull up a chair? The darkness is brewing, the stories are waiting, and the night is young. Subscribe to Café Noir on YouTube. Your table is waiting. Café Noir, serving up scares, vintage vibes, and a side of something sinister. Don't miss it.
Chicken, chicken, chicken. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Little bitch shouldn't be crawling through my yard, huh? Chicken! Hey, how you doing? You're watching Killer Kitchen, and we got chicken. Now we're gonna air fry this chicken right here. So you know what? We're not ready to air fry yet. I took this chicken and I doused the little bitch. Oh shit! I think I just broke its wing. Yeah, I did. I just broke its wing. We took this chicken and we doused it in egg. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this little fuck and we're gonna fucking season it. You know why the fuck I'm so angry tonight? Because everybody's got a fucking mouth and everybody's got an attitude and everybody's got animosity and everybody wants to fucking do these. And the people we elect to keep us safe don't give a fuck. And you know what? Turns me about as red as it turns this fucking chicken right now. There. That's some killer mix. Now, we're going to take some pineapple. And we're going to shove this pineapple right up this chicken's ass. Right up in his fucking... Right there. See if you guys can get a good look. Shove that chicken right up into that fucking... Or that pineapple right into that chicken's asshole. Cram it in there as tight as possible. Now what you want to do, stick your fingers up in there and break up that pineapple and chunk it with your fingernails and the tips of your fingers. Create a cavity while moistening and crunching up the pineapple, just like this. I just realized how bad this looks. Now, we're gonna take some pepper jack cheese. I got the cheese sticks because they're a little thicker and I was too lazy to cut the shit myself out of the big brick. These scissors suck. Actually, we keep them inside the murder wagon in case, because I do live in one of those liberal cities, one of those liberal fucking states where you gotta be careful, you gotta worry, you gotta understand that the courts are gonna punish you for protecting yourself, but if it comes down to going to jail and protecting somebody you love, you protect that one you love no matter what. So we're just going to open them halfway, kind of cut them on top. They cut right down the center. Just so we can grab the bitch and pull the fucker out. Yeah, it's kind of like opening a condom. Nobody ever really cares about how you open the condom. You rip the fucker open, pull it out, and then people wonder how you end up pregnant. Well, motherfucker, you ripped a hole in it because you pulled it out too fast, getting too excited because you were going to get laid. Of course, now we live in a day and age where condom. What's a condom? If I get pregnant, I'll just get an abortion because murdering children is okay. Tell me I'm wrong. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Just like I dare you to tell me I'm wrong for taking this stick of cheese. This stick of cheese, which I'm now going to set aside. We're going to take this stick of cheese, we're going to shove that up in his ass. Shove it up in his ass. We'll take this stick of cheese and shove that in his ass. Now we're going to take this stick of cheese and shove that up his ass. Except with one thing. I set that one aside, that we broke it. We're going to break them both, crunch them into a ball, and shove the whole ball right up his ass. Now to close his asshole up to keep the cheese, we're going to add some more pineapple. And that pineapple's going to hold that cheese up his asshole while we deep fry this motherfucker. Well, air fry this motherfucker at 350 for the next, well, for me it'll be about 2.5, 3 hours. For you guys, it'll probably be the rest of this story. Oh, and the next story, just in case you don't know, well, you see, something you ladies out there should know. Men, not all men, but many men, are dangerous, especially when they've been raised by liberal women, women's lib, and women who grew up burning their bras. They seem to be the ones that abuse their children the most. Now, what you should know is that it's not always just a man's fault. It's not always just a man. Sometimes, just sometimes, behind the story, there's something deeper. There's something more meaningful. Sometimes, just sometimes, there's something that makes a man go insane. And you know, the closer we've gotten to 2025 and the more we've lived 2024, I guess it's not really right to say man or woman. I guess it's not politically correct to call a he or she a she. So what I will tell you is it seems like the he she's and the she he's, they're dangerous. They're the ones that are actually fucking causing the problems. They're the ones murdering people. Oh, I'm sorry, you're not outside. Yeah, right. Unaliving people. But you don't see it from conservatives. You don't see it from people on the right. But it's the freaks with the fucking Skittles. Those are the ones. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to show you something. So listen. We're going to take this stick of butter. Put it on here like this. And we're going to take, I need a knife. Ow! We need a knife. We're going to cut it like this into little squares all the way down. And you want to be about maybe a fourth all the way down. Whatever. You know, like the little lines, whatever. But since we're cutting it lengthways and not the way they got it measured on the paper, it's a little more difficult. Now what you want to do, you want to take your... Fuck me. Alright, fuck it. I lost my Q-tips. So we're going to take those pieces and we're just going to do this. And shove a big old glob right on top. Now we're going to take the tail end of that glob, shove that up his ass too. He likes getting things up his ass. Don't worry, it's okay. This is going to keep your chicken nice and moist throughout the cooking process. We're going to set this at 350 and we'll see you at the next break and we'll do a check-in on our chicken. Wait. We were going to go back here's what happened. I forgot to tell you guys how to cook the motherfucker. Alright, so we shoved it full of fucking, we smothered it in butter. We shoved up fucking all kinds of shit up his ass. In fact, I like shit up a chicken's ass. Now, for a little bit of fire, we're going to add some cayenne pepper. Now, we're going to add some smoked paprika. Some poultry seasoning. And just to add insult to injury, some more of our killer toxic waste. Now, we're going to shove this motherfucker right in the center of our rack, just like that. Give you guys a good, good look. Now this right here, my friends, we're going to take it, we're going to shove it in here. Set our control, get the fuck out of here, honeybee. Legally, I can't touch him, so I have to deal with him. So if he's in your camera way, I'm sorry, guys, I can't legally kill a honeybee. Like, it's against the law. I could literally go to jail if I hurt him. But yet, it's okay if I smoke crack on the street and go kill a homeless person. Because, you know... Oh, wait, I forgot. I don't have the black privilege. We're going to set this to air fry. And we're going to set this at just above 350. And we're going to let this cook for an hour. Now, for us, the cooking time will take. For you, you'll never notice. Enjoy the telephone.
We can say all we like about ghosts, but we still don't really know how or where they may appear. Yes, I know all about that. In the old days, they used to drag their chains through the icy corridors of castles or stalk through the musty rooms of deserted houses. But now, you'll never know where you'll find one of the terrible things. As you will see from our next story, the telephone.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Rosie. How are you?
Who is this speaking? Who?
Don't you know? Think, Rosie. How nice you look with that towel around you. You always did have a beautiful body. Beautiful. A body to drive someone crazy. No, don't cover yourself. I like seeing you this way. Are you listening, Rosie?
But who are you? Who? Hello. Hello!
Why did you put on that dressing gown, Rosie? I told you to stay just as you were. I like you better when you have nothing on.
Who are you? What do you want of me?
Everything. Everything that you have. But for now, I just want you to take off that dressing gown. I want to watch you, embrace you with my eyes, see you.
money was the answer. It can't help you. Nothing can help you. Because I want you. I want that beautiful body of yours. And I'll get it. I want us to be joined together. And we will be. Soon.
But who are you? Who are you? Tell me. I can't stand anymore. I can't stand it. What have I done to you? What have I done? You're driving me mad. Please tell me.
Quiet, Pete. What are you barking for? There's nobody here. What is it? What's the matter?
Good evening, Colonel. Excuse me.
But you're frightened? What happened? You look upset.
No, it's nothing. I assure you, it's absolutely nothing.
You're safe with me. You can tell me about it. Come on.
I was just frightened by nothing at all.
Don't be scared. I'm the super sweet monster with the super sweet new cereal, Count Chocula.
Biffle, here's the super sweet new cereal, Frankenberry.
But I've got chocolate sweeties for monstrous chocolate flavor.
Well, I've got berry-flavored sweeties for monster strawberry flavor.
Count Chocula.
Frankenberry.
Hi.
Frankenberry.
Count Chocula.
It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Sponsored by McDonald's. People are taking better care of themselves and their money. That's why they're spending more time at McDonald's today.
Let's
Stephen King give you the creeps with 5 tales of terror.
Who's out there?
Got problems tonight.
I'm gonna get you. Get ready for Creep Show, Sunday, February 23rd at 8 p.m. on TNT.
All right. You know, right about the time that phone rings, instead of answering, me personally, I'd be getting the fuck out. But that's just me. And you know, speaking of getting the fuck out, I guess our chicken's a little too late. Take a look at that. You know, it is looking pretty good. Nice and gory. Take a look up his ass. But you know, it's just not right yet. So we're going to shove him back in. And we're going to turn the heat on this guy down to 250. Just like Chef and that fucking sea monster. That fucking sea monster come up and he wanted 250. I says, what you want 250? Well, you know, I want 250 because you owe me 250. And it's 50, not 50. Fuck you, 50 cent. It's 50. Learn the fucking language. Here's some language we could all speak. Frosting on a cake. I got about a cup of frosting here. I'm gonna take this blender. I'm gonna plug this bitch in. What we're gonna do is we're gonna mix this down into a fine powder. What I personally like to use is the milkshake. And since it is a milkshake, why not shake it? Well, I guess you could shake it till that happens. Because enough is never enough, we're not even going to separate the marshmallows this time. We're just going to fill this bitch and do it again. Marshmallows included. Why it's better to bake with. Now, for many of you wondering, we're going to take this mix. We're going to take a half a cup of milk and we're going to boil it just a little bit, gradually adding this in, making the milk flavor and color exactly like our Blueberry Crunch. So why don't you guys sit back, let's get to the conclusion of the telephone, and I think our next story may be a pleasant surprise to many of you, as well as a warning. Your family may be your family, but once that family member has been taken hold of, you'll never have that family member back. They're gone. Some of you parents out there, you might understand what I mean. You send your kids off to school, they're supposed to get an education. They're supposed to become bright young members of society. And all of a sudden, they come home and tell you that it's your fault that the world sucks because you're white. Then they try to murder you because they want to cut their dick off.
Hello.
You're beginning to understand now, aren't you, Rosie? You didn't expect me, did you? I had to come and find you. I'm near you at last. Very near. There's nothing you can do, Rosie. Nothing in this world. You can't call the police. They won't be able to help you. Because I'm much closer to you than the police. Remember that. Much closer.
Frank is dead. This can't be Frank.
Hello?
Mary, this is Rosie.
Oh, what happened? Whatever made you call me, of all people?
Mary, it's important. Frank just called me.
What are you talking about? You worry me. You know as well as I do he's dead.
No, he's alive.
Take it easy.
Oh, Mary, Mary, I'm afraid. He wants to get even. I know he does. Come over here, right away, please. You can't imagine the things he said when he spoke to me.
What? He spoke to you? Did I hear you right?
Yes, yes, I beg you. Come right away. He's been threatening me.
All right, I'm coming. I don't have any hard feelings. I will be over right away.
Thanks. Hurry.
Why did you call our old friend Mary? How she loved me. But I gave her up for you, so you could turn me in. Well, call whoever you want. It won't help because you'll be dead before dawn.
Go ahead, Rosie. Take your time. Let's hear the story.
I can barely talk about it. It's so awful.
You say he threatened you? How could he?
I tell you he's alive. I know it was him I heard on the telephone. He spoke in a nightmarish voice, and he said such frightening things to me. He knows everything I do, move by move. Even when I took off my dress and was wearing a dressing gown. How is it possible, Mary? He died 3 months ago. We both knew about the same time. I'm sorry, Mary. Sorry for what happened. I never meant to hurt you. But you must help me now. You can't imagine how he sounded. It was terrifying. He's after me.
Frank is dead. You're distraught. Imagining things.
He's alive, I tell you. Why, he knows I called you. He called me right afterwards.
Don't think about it. Listen to me. What you need is to go to bed and relax.
He said I would die before dawn.
Probably a crank call. And if it were him, why would he want to kill you?
Mary, I was the one who turned him in, and he knew it. I'm scared.
You're all right. I'm here now. And tomorrow we'll go together to the police. No one can call you. Get me a nightgown now. and I'll go make us something to drink. What are you doing? What's that for? You never know. Still scared? I feel better now. I'm glad. Get to bed. What's that? Poison. From Frank. It's a tranquilizer. There. You drink this and you won't feel a thing. Dear Rosie, I put the tranquilizer in your tea not only because you needed it, but also because it would give me the opportunity to consult a psychiatrist about your disturbed state of mind before you could awake. These hallucinations about Frank's being alive, talking to you, threatening your life, are obviously signs that you need help.
always be here, close to you. I'll be talking to you every night. No matter where you are, I'll be calling you on the telephone.
On most mornings, I love to cuddle up with my delicious super sweet cereal, Count Chocula.
Bertie-do, Frankenberry is the delicious super sweet cereal.
I've got chocolate sweeties for monstrous chocolate flavor.
I've got strawberry sweeties for monster strawberry flavor.
Count Chocula!
Frankenberry.
Count Chocula.
Frankenberry.
Jason is back. 3 times before,
Sorry to change your mind?
you have felt the terror, known the madness, lived the horror. But this is the one you've been screaming for. Because Friday, April 13th, will be Jason's unlucky day. Friday the 13th, the final chapter, rated R.
Now showing at a theater near you.
Dear Great Pumpkin, I'm looking forward to your arrival on Halloween night.
They're back! All the Little Peanuts characters in a happy Halloween special filled with ghosties and ghoulies and things that go bump in the night. Be sure to join Charlie Brown, Lucy, Linus, Snoopy, and the whole gang for It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, Monday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
This is CBS.
You know, you're watching Killer Kitchen. And here on the Killer Kitchen, we like to smoke a little weed. You know, the green stuff that makes you happy. And when we like to roll with a roll. And when we like to puff with the puff. So puff, puff, pass the roll. Roll with roll.
The mindless, murderous fury that was buried with Jason has been reborn. Friday the 13th, Part 5. A New Beginning. Rated R.
Starts Friday at the Lyons Avenue and East Sprague Cinemas.
We had a malfunction. I know I said check this out and watch this commercial. Our tray, I forgot, because what I was going to do is pull off camera. I was going to pull the tray out and dump all the juices, all that stuff that leaked out from our chicken when we air fried it, into our asparagus. Here. Well, what happened was, when I lifted up and out, all that liquid just... We had an issue. We'll be right back. We'll be back. Let's get back to the show. Yeah, this is Black Sabbath. And, you're watching Killer Kitchen.
And now a few words about vampires. Usually they live in Central Europe. Some people say they only leave their coffins at night, and they cannot see themselves in mirrors. Some people deny all these things, but everyone agrees on one thing. They live on blood. This, then, from a novel by Ivan Tolstoy, is the story of the Verdalacs, vampires who live only on the blood of those they love.
Where did you find that dagger?
Do you always give strangers in this house such a warm welcome?
Who are you?
Count Vladimir Dufay, on my way to Yassi.
That dagger. It's my father's. Give it to me.
Here.
You found it nearby?
Come, I'll show you. There was a body on that horse there.
If you killed this bandit, may God reward you for it. It's Alibek. It has to be. No one else in the whole region wears clothes like this.
Who was this Alibek?
A Turkish bandit, Count. Terrible. He's cut the throat of many a man. They say he was a Vertalac. When he found him, he had this in his back.
Thank you.
Last week he killed our fourth shepherd. Father got so angered he decided not to stay quiet any longer. He'd put an end to Alibek. He would go after him.
My brother and I insisted on going with him, naturally, but he wouldn't let us. A stubborn man. He never lets anyone question his decisions.
Oh, thank you. What is your name?
Zdenya.
It's a strange name. I don't think I've ever heard it before. Well, at any rate, your father found Alibek and did put a finish to it. I think we should drink to that.
Yes. Alibek is dead. Now, we only have our father to fear.
I don't understand. Alibek is dead. Your fears are over. You should all be happy. Shh.
If he is not returned within an hour, it'll be better for you to leave this house. To remain here, even for one night, could be fatal for you.
Why didn't you take my brother's advice?
Oh, you could say because I was too tired to travel on tonight. Or your brother's remark made me curious. But that wouldn't be true. The real reason is because I met you.
You were very kind, my lord. But if my father should return after 10 o'clock, it'd be unpleasant for you, my lord. I beg of you, please go.
What your father does every night after 10 o'clock must be very interesting. To terrorize an entire household like this.
Please, you mustn't joke about it.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
The situation's extremely grave.
Can you tell me what it is? Stenya, please, I would like to help you. Confide in me.
My father said before he went away, I'll be back within 5 days. If, however, I should return after the 5th day, you must not let me in. You must kill me and drive a lance through my heart. Because by then I shall have become a Verdilac.
Verdilac? I've already heard your brother use that word, but I don't understand what it means.
Even if anyone pronounces the word, something in us trembles in terrible horror. A Verdilac is a corpse. It's a cadaver always seeking blood, the blood of the living. So now you know, my lord.
And when do the 5 days end?
10 o'clock. If it's only 1 second after, it's too late.
Look, Gregor. It's him. No. Wait. How do we know whether 5 days have ended or not? 10 o'clock is already struck.
God help us.
How can we be sure?
Why don't you move to meet me? I'm wounded. Why don't you say something? Huh. 5 days spent in the mountains changed me so much. Even my own dog doesn't know me.
Did you hear? He admits that 5 days are past.
Show me your wound. I'll bind it up.
Go away. You hurt me.
Then you have been wounded in the heart?
I am hungry.
Frankenberry is the super sweet cereal.
Count Chocula is the super sweet cereal.
I've got strawberry flavored sweeties.
I've got chocolate sweeties.
Frankenberry.
Count Chocula.
Look, it's Count Chocula's and Frankenberry's Monster Action Rings. Turn it back and forth and make the monster move. 6 different Monster Action Rings. 1 free in specially marked boxes of Count Chocula and Frankenberry.
Tales of horror that will give you the creeps.
This is going to
to be extremely painful, Mr. Verrill.
The most fun you'll ever have. Being Scared. Creep Show. Rated R.
Now playing at a theater near you.
Once again, foolish friends, Freddy Krueger is on your phone. Dial this number now. I've got some tales to tell. Freddy's favorite bedtime stories. Dead time stories. All brand new, straight from my boiler room to your home. It's Freddy Krueger on your phone. So dial this number now if you dare. Tell him Freddy sent you.
$2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Children, get your parents' permission before you dial.
Well, I suppose everybody's wondering how our cake turned out. Let me show you. That's how it turned out.
You need a knife.
Take a spoon. Just gonna come in gently. On the edges. And here you go. Now this one is supposed to be the back of the head. You put them together, you cut them, you put them together. And here's the problem with that. When I made the cake batter, I didn't make enough to fill up the whole back of the head. So, that's not bad. Not bad.
Okay.
So, that's really good. You guys should, oh my God. You guys should totally try to make this. Anyway, at the end of tonight's episode, I'm going to give you guys directions on how to make the frosting yourself. But the movie's pretty much over. And, quite frankly,
you're over.
I don't think I can make it. I'm pretty drunk. You guys have been watching Black Sabbath on Killer Kitchen, and I hope that you had a good time.
Murderous fury that was buried with Jason has been reborn. Friday the 13th, Part 5. A New Beginning. Rated R.
Starts Friday at the Lyons Avenue and East Sprague Cinemas.
For pity's sake, run me through instead!
It must be done for his soul's peace. I did it for Peter, too.
No, not to him. If you do it, I will kill myself. What's the matter?
Nothing. It's the wind. Don't listen. For the love of God, don't listen to it.
My child, can't you hear? He's cold.
Please, Maria, don't. You buried him. Can't you understand? You buried him yourself. He's dead, Maria.
Let me go to him. Let me go. He needs me. He's cold.
But that's not your child out there. It's the Verdelak.
I don't care. I don't care. Let me go.
Spend the night here. At daybreak, we'll go on to Yassi. Steady, be careful. safe in here. I think I found a bed for you. It may not be the most comfortable you've ever had, but it will serve you very well. Stenya, what's the matter?
Nothing.
Stenya, listen to me. What's happened, happened, and now you must forget it. You can't go on like this or you'll be running away from yourself forever.
Oh, Vladimir. Please. Don't you understand?
Only thing I understand is that I love you. And if you let this thing hang over your head, you'll ruin your life. And mine.
No. No. Please.
Stenya, forgive me. Don't cry. Stenya.
Why did you leave us?
beg you. Where are you? I beg you. I beg you, have pity on me. I can't help it, Father. You don't know how much it pains me. But I had to leave. He loves me.
No one can love you as much as we do. You know that. You mustn't be afraid of anything. Why did you leave us? Why did you leave us? Why did you leave us?
Why did you leave us? Why did you leave us? Why?
Stenya.
I wanted to be yours. I love you. I wanted to be yours, and I couldn't.
But why did you leave me? Why did you come back here?
They knew we were going to Yassi. I know them. They would have killed you. Forget this. Forget everything and escape. I'll remain here from now on.
Escape? No. No. I would rather die than lose you.
Oh, embrace me, Vladimir. I want you, my dearest, forever. Embrace me and blend your kisses with mine. Kiss me now. Embrace me. Embrace me.
Someone's come for a nutritious breakfast.
What? Hello, my name is Boo. Let me finish. Booberry. My ghostly good blueberry-flavored cereal, Booberry, is part of this complete breakfast.
Who do you, Blueberry? Frankenberry's got strawberry-flavored marshmallows.
Count Chocula's got chocolate marshmallows.
But I've got blueberry-flavored marshmallows.
Frankenberry.
Count Chocula.
Blueberry.
Let Stephen King give you the creeps with 5 tales of terror.
Who's out there? Got problems tonight.
I'm gonna get you. Get ready for Creep Show, Sunday, February 23rd at 8 p.m. on TNT.
You are cordially invited to an open house where horror is your host. Dial now, and the creatures of the night will guide you on a tour through dark corridors of terror and fright. Dial this number for shocking tales of fear and gruesome stories of blood and gore. Something terrible is waiting on the other end of the line. $2.50 per call. Children, get your parents' permission before you dial.
Show's over. Everybody go back to doing what you were doing.